Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Haruna Abdulaziz. Today I'll be talking about the Ptdf scholarship and how people who study social science and art can apply and also eventually get it. Of course, there is a narrative out there that the scholarship is only for sciences, engineering and geological science. No, that's not true. People in social science can also apply and they can be selected. I'm a living proof that the Ptdf scholarship can eventually award someone from social science and art to eventually get the scholarship. In this video, I'll be talking about the requirements and how to go about uh, getting the scholarship uh, as uh, as 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 a social scientist or someone who studied social science and someone who studied art. So speaking about the requirement, first and foremost, before you start applying, you need to have your degree certificate available. You need to have your NYSC certificate available. You also need to have your NIN, that is the National Identification Number, available. You also need to have your O level, that is WAEC or NECO, available. You also need to have your transcript, university transcript, that is the transcript you collect from your university, also available. And then the last procedure, you need to have a statement of purpose. Now I'll be addressing the statement of purpose. That's where the idea of how social science students can apply for the Ptdf scholarship and eventually win the scholarship. Now, the university degree is very clear. You need to graduate from the university before you have one, and your class of degree really matters. If you have a first class degree, it gives you advantage. If you have 2-1, it also not bad. But if you have 2-2, they say you cannot apply. So if you have first class, you have advantage over someone who is coming with 2-1. So that's it. And then exemption letter or NYSC certificate is also a requirement. And then your O level, if you have A and B's, you have advantage over someone who has parallel C, because marks are awarded for that. And then university transcript is it's a reflection of your university degree, and to also see the courses you have done during your undergraduate courses, whether they are relevant or not. And then the NIN, you have to have national number to apply so that they will show you are Nigerian. And then lastly, the statement of purpose. This where the real problem is for people who study social sciences. You see, the Ptdf has a mandate, and then it has a vision. It has visions, it has a target. One of the areas of social and sustainable development that Ptdf aim to achieve, it has to do with management. That is, there's management there. So that's where social science and arts fits in. Management is not only public administration, local government administration, business management. No, the area of management is a broader field that the social science and art fits in. I've seen Ptdf scholars that studied sociology, mass communication, history, uh, political science, international relations. How do they do this? They also fit into the area of management, that is under the basic categories of science, engineering, geology. There is management. So under the management, that's where you find courses like oil and gas management, international oil and gas management, international oil and gas policy science, international oil and gas law, international oil and gas economics. Those are courses that you can apply if you are coming from the area of social science or art, because you'll be able to do it. You already have the degree, and then the management aspect you are capable of doing. So you look for oil and gas management, oil and gas policy, oil and gas law, oil and gas economics. These are basic areas where you can apply as someone who is coming from social science. And here is the trick: where you need to be very careful. You need to be very careful is your statement of purpose. The statement of purpose generally is speaking about how relevant is what you are studying or what you have studied it is to the PTDF, to the Nigerian oil and gas sector. That's why you explain that okay, I've studied political science, or I've studied mass communication, and during my study I've studied this particular course that speak about oil and gas. Therefore, I develop interest in that particular area of oil and gas. This makes me uh, uh, keen and ready to explore more areas of oil and gas, and therefore this metamorphose into the need for an MSc degree or a PhD degree in the area of oil and gas. And I believe the PTDF will do the PTF will encourage and the PTDF will encourage your effort and grant you this scholarship to pursue this, which in return you will serve as so advantage to Nigeria. I'm just trying to use the synergy, the pattern in which you can apply. Of course, I applied oil and gas management, and then I relate it to my previous project, and then I told them the relevant it will have on myself and the country at large, and then what I will give the country in return. So that's the trick of how you can study social science and eventually end up getting the PTDF scholarship. Uh, I believe this video is self-explanatory and clearing the fact that if you are from social science, you cannot apply the PT. No, if you are from social science, you can apply PTDF scholarship, and then you can get the PTDF scholarship as long as your application is sound, good to go, and then convincing. Of course, there will be screening where you'll be interviewed and all that. So if you find this video if you find this video educating, like, share, and comment, and then drop your questions in the comment section, where I'll try my best to see if I can answer them. If it persists, and then I will drop another video explaining controversies where you found an issue. Thank you very much.